So you always have to remember when you're going into thrift stores, always look in those little small, hard to see places that people always miss. Because sometimes you can find some hidden treasures there. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Missouri, where I source items from garage sales, thrift store, estate sales, estate auctions, and retail arbitrage. And I take those items and I sell them on eBay for a profit. So in this video, I'm going to go over a thrift store haul that I picked up where the prices were crazy low. I did do another video on this same thrift store. I'll show right up here, and I'll link it down below, where the prices at this thrift store were crazy low. So let's jump in and see what I got. So the first item I picked up this t-shirt. It's not a vintage t-shirt, but I just like the graphics. I paid 25 cents for it. It's Dixie Legends Racing, and it has a very cool graphic on the back. So we'll see what we can get for this. The next item I picked up this KU mini helmet. It is in pretty good condition. Picked this up for 50 cents, and I did post it on my Facebook page, and my son-in-law reached out to me. He is a KU fan, and so I told him I'd make him a great deal on this thing. I'm actually going to go ahead and just give it to him. So I also picked up this cookie press. This one, I only paid $1. I've got to go through it and make sure everything is in there. And we'll show some comps right up here. The next thing I picked up this set of 12 dinner plates. They are Macassa, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Italian countryside. So for these, what I will do is I will lot these up into 4 and sell them off that way. And I'll show some comps up here on the screen. The next thing I picked up this 400 photo folding case. When I looked at this in the thrift store, I thought I saw comps for these, but then I checked again and there were no comps. There are some listed. So I'll do a little bit more digging to see if I can find some comps that are older than 90 days. So I'm only into this for $1. It is brand new. So if I can't find any comps, I'll show a comparable listing up here. Next thing I picked up, I seen these are brand new. They're soda shoes. They're like a women's type boot. I picked up 2 of these. These ones are size 7 and the other ones over there are size 8. They are the same. They are brand new in the box. So, I figured for $4 each, we would give these a try. And if I can find some, I'll show some sold comps right up here. Next thing I picked up these still brand new in the box. They're Anna sandals. They are size 8.5, and I paid $2 for these. So we'll give these a try, and I'll show some comps up here on the screen. Next thing I picked up, I went through their audio CDs are only 25 cents. So I started going through and I seen some that were sealed. Here's Michael Jackson Off the Wall, brand new sealed. Here's one, Michael Jackson Invincible, brand new sealed. So I went through and I picked out the rest of the Michael Jackson, and they had Michael Jackson Dangerous, Michael Jackson Blood on the Dance Floor. This one does have a crack in the case, but I have some extra cases, so I will go ahead and replace this cover. This one is the Jackson 5 Live. So I figured I would lot these, unless any of the comps for individual ones have good comps on these. I'll probably just lot these 5 together, and I'll try to show some comparable comps here up on the screen. Also picked up these two, ZZ Top Greatest Hits, Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. So those are the only ones I'd seen up that could be sellable. So I went through, and their DVDs are 50 cents each. And so I went through and grabbed the ones that were sealed, and not sure if there's big money in this one. When Harry Met Sally, this brand new sealed. The next one, I will probably keep this one. This is a great Christmas movie. I love watching it every year. It's A Wonderful Life. It is the Platinum Anniversary Edition. And unless the comps on this thing are stupidly high, which I don't think so, I'll show some comparable comps up here. This one I will probably go ahead and keep. The next one I picked up this. It's a Game of Thrones. It's the complete 3rd season. So what I'll start doing is I'll start being on the hunt to see if I can get a good collection of these and lot them all together. So for now, I'll show you some comps up here of an individual for this by itself, and then I'll show some completed sets. So the next thing I picked up, I started digging around, and these were kind of all over the place because I did really good the last time on the video games. And so I seen this red box. Obviously somebody didn't take this back, but I opened it up, and there's actually 2 games in here. There is Wii Carnival games and Wii Lego Batman. They had a couple more Wii games. Wii Just Dance and Wii Fit Plus. Now, the video games, I'm only into these for 50 cents as well. So if you've seen on the last video, I had picked up, I believe it was about 6 Wii games. So what I will probably do is a big lot of Wii games. And if I can, I'll try to show some comparable comps up here on the screen. And that way we can just move them out quickly. Okay, found a couple other video games. I found this one. This one's probably not worth all that much. It's Xbox 360 FIFA Street. It does have all the stuff in there. And this one here, when I look at comps on it in the store, it looked really good. And so I'll try to show some comparable comps up here. This is a PlayStation 2 game. It is Tokabot Plus, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So I'll open it up. And I don't see a manual. I don't know if this one actually came with the manual, but I do have the CD. So the next thing we picked up is this Panasonic. It is a blue line. It's the 4-head hi-fi stereo. It did not have the remote. Did have a cable to go with it. I will probably lock this up with a blank cassette tape and the RA cables to go with this. Now on this, I only picked this up for $3. So when you're looking in thrift stores, you need to actually look. This was actually tucked away on the bottom of a shelf in the corner, and there was some other stuff piled on it. So I don't think anybody actually saw this. So I kind of dug around and I seen this and I pulled this out. So if this works, this could be a really good profit. I'll show some comparable comps up here on the screen. So for everything that I showed you, I'm into it for $26.50. Was originally $26, but then I seen that little helmet at the end. I paid 50 cents for it. So total haul, $26.50. So you always have to remember, when you're going into thrift stores, always look in those little small, hard to see places that people always miss, because sometimes you can find some hidden treasures there. So if this content was helpful for you, please press the thumbs up. And if you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification. You'll be notified the next time I go ahead and post a video like this. So until next time, keep picking. Unless some of the comps might be on, unless some of the comps, so if this content was helpful, what that I picked up, create a big lot of Wii games and just complete, I'll show comps